Rabbits, it's Trixie, and no matter who you are or how well you're coping with this bizarre, scary situation at the moment, if there's one thing that unites all of us, one thing we all do, it's we worry, this way or another. And even though we can't meet most of the people we care about, it's extremely important to share our feelings. So why not learn how to talk about our worries in German? Anyway, I didn't only choose the verb to worry out of convenience. It also happens to be one of the most messed up German words you can find. The more I thought about it, the more traps I could see. Just by adding a preposition or putting it into another context, it completely changes its meaning, potentially causing the weirdest misunderstandings. Which is crazy, especially for non-Germans, when the only thing they want is to express how they feel. So let's take a careful look at this German verb today. Sorgen, or actually sich sorgen. Yep, 2 versions already. Just to give you a little teaser of what you've gotten yourself into today. To worry is sich sorgen. For example, ich sorge mich die Zukunft unseres Planeten. I worry about the future of our planet.
Well, then stop making videos and we're all gonna be fine.
That works as long as there's a noun, like in this case, the future, that your worries are based on. But what if it's something less concrete? Maybe more like an irrational fear? Then I'd personally pick sich Sorgen machen. Ich mache mir Sorgen. In connection with and the noun, you could say something like ich mache mir Sorgen die Zukunft meines Kanals, weil immer weniger Leute meine Videos gucken und es dafür neue, aufstrebende, coolere YouTuber gibt und ich ja auch nicht jünger werde. Ich habe einfach so wenig Zeit für alles und jetzt ist nur noch Klopapier ausverkauft. But you can also form a sentence with das. Ich mache mir Sorgen, dass ich vielleicht nicht gut genug im Bett bin.
That was a random example.
Not random. I had to find something irrational, remember? Of course you could choose ich sorge mich das as well, but that sounds a bit old-fashioned and stiff to me. She said old-fashioned. I'm not entirely sure whether the sentences with das are grammatically correct, by the way, but you definitely hear Germans say that. Yep, it's early again, so this is gonna become a thing now. Before we move on, let me add that die Sorge or die Sorgen means worries. Yes, Germans differentiate between singular and plural here. Even though I can't remember a time where I had one problem only. I've always been a multiple problems kind of person, I guess. Anyway, be aware that Sorge can also mean care. Das Sorgerecht, for example, is custody. It literally translates to right of care, not right to worry. Even though I've never worried more than after becoming a mom. So I suppose both sort of applies. Ich sorge mich ständig meine Kinder. I'm constantly worried about my kids. To worry about someone, sich jemanden sorgen. Not to be confused with jemanden umsorgen. And here is where we enter fucked up territory. Jemanden sorgen. Jemanden umsorgen. You're kidding me, right? That has to be the same thing. Nope. As I just explained, die Sorge can as well be the care. So jemanden umsorgen means to care for somebody. You look after somebody. However, the perfect term for that is actually für jemanden sorgen. Ich sorge für meine Kinder. Die Fürsorge, the care, is a beautiful word related to that. Same as fürsorglich, caring or attentive. In contrast, jemanden umsorgen is a tad more intense, I would say. Maybe more like a temporary, urgent thing. Oh, Christian hat Männergrippe. Jetzt will er wieder, dass ich ihn den ganzen Tag umsorge. Angeblich hat der Arzt gesagt, dass er ganz viel Kamillentee trinken soll und dass ich 3-mal am Tag für ihn strippen muss. Ich glaube, der lügt. Bei Husten hilft doch Salbeitee viel besser. It's similar to versorgen, to treat somebody or something, like an injury. Der Arzt versorgt die Wunde. The doctor treats the wound. Na, Herr Bauer, wo ist denn das Wehwehchen? Oh. So we had für jemanden sorgen. What about für etwas sorgen? Unless you're talking about something like a guinea pig.
Ich sorge für mein Meerschweinchen.
Oops. Für etwas sorgen actually means to cause something. Or let me put it this way, das Wort sorgen sorgt für Verwirrung. The word sorgen causes confusion. Causes confusion. German I am, Sam I am. The word sorgen causes confusion. You have to be very careful and thorough. Sorgfältig, when you learn all its different meanings. Other adjectives are besorgt, worried, easy one, or besorgniserregend, Basically worrisome.
Es ist besorgniserregend, dass immer noch so viele Menschen diesen Kanal abonniert haben.
Ja, und das obwohl du immer so eine Negativität verbreitest. Both words sound very similar to the verb besorgen, right? That, however, has little to do with worries. Unless you live in Germany and what you want to besorgen is toilet paper, flour or dry yeast from the supermarket. And that's because it means to get, to obtain or provide.
Du musst mir ein neues Meerschweinchen besorgen!
No guinea pigs were harmed in the making of this video. There's a catch though that may get you into trouble. You see, besorgen can be used in a kinky way as well. Let's look at this example dialogue together. Ausverkauft. Schon wieder kein Toilettenpapier. Was soll ich denn jetzt machen? Etwa mit der Hand? Keine Sorge, Frank. Wir haben im Lager noch ganz viel. Soll ich's dir besorgen? Gerne. Why this awkward smirk, you ask? Well, because soll ich es dir besorgen can mean both. Simply, shall I get you one? Or shall I sexually satisfy you? It's similar to give it to me in English, which can be interpreted completely neutrally or, you know, in a voluptuous way. Hier, bitteschön. Danke. Und, könntest du mir noch einen von den Kartons da oben geben? Klar, Moment. Ich hol dir sofort einen runter. The next verb related to sorgen is aussorgen, which pretty much only exists as a participle. Ausgesorgt. I could say, ich habe ausgesorgt, meaning that I'm financially sorted or financially secured for life. Unfortunately, that would be far from the truth, but you get the point. Just a couple of words left, one of them being vorsorgen. To provide for something in advance because you anticipate disaster. You take precautions to be better off in darker times. Like in this case. Ich verstehe nicht, warum alle so verrückt nach Nudeln und Mehl sind. Ich habe vorgesorgt und für Christian und mich 25 Flaschen Ananassaft gekauft. Also wegen Vitamin C und so. Yeah, sure. Alternatively, you could say, Christians Freundin hat vorsorglich 25 Flaschen Ananassaft gekauft. The noun die Vorsorge is definitely related to Vorsorgen, but mostly used in a medical or financial context. Die Vorsorgeuntersuchung, for example, is a preventive checkup at your doctor's, and die Altersvorsorge is a pension plan. But now from Vorsorgen to Nachsorgen. Nachsorge is another term you'll mostly find German doctors use. It means aftercare, after treatment, like post-surgical care. Postnatal care is die Geburtsnachsorge.
Wow, die Geburtsnachsorge. So glad I clicked on this video. How could my life possibly continue without me knowing this important German word?
All right, point taken. But you know what? Now that I'm looking at you, another word comes to mind. Entsorgen.
What does that mean?
Oh, it means to dispose of something.
Oh.
So, summing this whole episode up, sorgen using different prepositions is like the Swiss Army knife of German verbs. It means to worry, to care, to treat an injury, to provide, to sexually satisfy somebody, to take precautions, to dispose of something. I don't blame you if you got Sorgenfalten during this video. Even I feel slightly overwhelmed by this. Anyway, I hope I was able to cast some light on this multifunctional verb and make you understand its various meanings a bit better. If so, ding! As always, subscribe to Don't Trust the Rabbit for more videos like this one, and if you want to support my channel even a bit more, you can also find me on Patreon. I would really appreciate your help. Now I wish you all a beautiful day, and I hope that you don't have to worry too much. See you in the next video. Bye!